Stepping up is asking, what can I do to make things better? It's seeing a need and deciding you are the person who can, should, and will do something about it.
My daughter and I were living in Uganda. One day we walked through a slum. We met a woman named Millie Grace Akena. She was rolling beads. We stopped to talk to her and we ended up buying quite a few of them. She told us she lived in extreme poverty, and to support her family, she worked in a rock quarry for $1 a day.
I've been homeless in my life and spent my time binning to make a little bit of extra money. I couldn't believe how much stuff has been thrown in our garbage that could be recycled and isn't.
We were two young teachers in an inner city school in Houston, and we made the decision that demographics do not need to define destiny.
When we stop looking to someone else to change, but instead change ourselves, that's when we see how powerful we really are.
Even if you're the kid who just raises money by having a lemonade stand, or you're the paramedic that gets out into the field and saves lives following that earthquake in Haiti, I mean, you've got a role to play, so you've got to step up.
We decided to step up and launch a campaign to save the whales, in which we did. And it was really the first time on a global scale that people had put themselves in harm's way to save another species.
I had an idea to do a one-day bottle depot in a local park to pay people for bringing in empty containers. I had no idea that out of that we'd spawn a whole recycling movement employing hundreds of street people.
You know, so many people think, I'm just one person. What does it matter if I step up? But what we forget is that one person influences another person, and that person influences another person, and it just grows. And then you find the change, it's already happening.
So when we went out on the whale campaigns, we believed that if we brought back images of what the whale hunt was really about, really like, that would inspire change and that we could change things in the world, and we did.
We'd had no business experience, but we believed that we could do something. We could make a difference. Now thousands of women have started businesses and have left poverty behind.
In 1994, we started with one classroom of 47 fifth graders, and today there are 109 KIPP schools in 20 states and DC, serving 32,000 children.
You don't need a perfect plan. You just need to do something. Do anything.
When we started Bead for Life, we didn't have a grand plan of what it should become or where it was going. We just started the first day, and we took the opportunities that came to us, and as we went along, we figured it out.
When people ask about stepping up, it doesn't mean you have to do everything. You don't have to get out there and run the entire program. You don't have to go out there and save the masses completely on your own. You just got to do your part.
Part of stepping up is instead of saying, why me, it's saying, why not me? I call it 100% responsibility with zero excuses. Why shouldn't I be the one to do something?
There's a part of all of us that would rather just sit back on the sofa with a beer and watch the hockey game. But the truth is that until you try, until you step up, you just never know what you're capable of.
We didn't directly stop the whale hunt. We created a context that allowed other people to step up and act and speak up, and those voices collectively stopped the whale hunt.
Every day when a teacher walks into his or her classroom and decides they're going to give it their all, and they decide to believe in the amazing potential of their children, the world changes for the better.
Stepping up begins with this question: what can I do to make things better? Because every time someone steps up
and decides to make their voice heard,
to believe that things can be different,
they create a ripple, and then others step up too.
You'll find you have more power than you ever thought you had.
Now it's your turn. Do something, do anything, take action. Visit our website to find out how you can join the movement of people who are stepping up.